Yo, what's good everybody? As you can see, we're back for another video, and I really wanted to, I guess, for lack of better terms, rant about this. And it's been bugging me for a while now. And I'm going to keep regurgitating all these points. I'm going to keep saying the same thing over and over again, because without it, things won't change. And that is the price of the bundles and stuff in gacha games. Now, you probably already hear defending it, and believe it or not, people will defend this. You're probably all here thinking, well, you're wrong, I'm going to defend it. This video is clearly not for you. And I've got one word for people like that, who will go, the prices are fine, it's a nothing burger, don't bother bring it up. You're selfish. Now, thankfully, I'm in a position where, and what really brought this on was, in fact, Wuthering Waves releasing the Champions Battle Song Collection. Thankfully, I'm in a position where I can spend money on this. In fact, I've spent money on this. But you need to understand one thing. I understand that not everybody is in that position or has that luxury. That's the difference. And I will always advocate, I'm very pro-consumer. I'll keep on advocating for this until there's a change. Now you might be thinking, well, you can complain as much as you want, change won't happen. I'm going to give you two examples now. The first, Do It Night Abyss. And an answer. What did they do? Well, they removed the gacha system. Every character is free. And we've all seen the memes. We've all seen what the gacha players hate the most. The gacha. That's not true. What I hate the most is the prices for the gacha. I think gacha's fine. It's a legitimate monetization strategy. It works clearly. In fact, right now, I'm pretty sure people will buy this. And you know, that's fair. I mean, as you can see here, I've already bought it, and spoiler warning for a future video, I have decided to invest in Galbrainer, and that's going to be a late date. I have that luxury. I have that. I can do this. Not everybody can. And that's why I always say, don't do something stupid. Think your options through first. Case in point. Let me think this through, because it's a very nuanced topic, I guess. Some people will look at this and go, what's he on? Who cares? Well, I care. People who can't afford this care. Like, I've never done this once, and that's because I'm not an absolute giggle whale who can just do this. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. And just all this, and the bundles, don't be fooled by this. This is just a price spike. It's like, oh yeah, it's worth your time. It's not. It never is. You can just play the game and grind all this free to play. In fact, let me get to my second point about why change can happen.
Please let it be over. Please let it be over. Please let it be over. Please, God, Mahoyo, let me be free. Please, God, yes!
So as you can see, it doesn't matter what game you play. Genshin Impact, Epic 7, Honkai Star Rail, ZZZ, Wuthering Waves, PGR, Battle Cats, Cookie Run Kingdom, Wizardry. I'm pretty sure there's some others that I'm missing. Reverse 1999. I want to show you something. There's a reason, whenever I spend money on Star Rail, I swap over to PlayStation. This is really disgusting, okay? Now, you might not see a clear difference at first. However, this is the PlayStation prices, adequately named here, as you can see. The big one, you know, $79.99. For me, it's pounds. You could be dollars, euros, Indonesian, Libra, I think. That's probably Egypt. And this is the PC price. That's the only difference. And I think that's disgusting. I really do. That's already way too much. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I firmly believe if this was half the price for the same amount, people would spend more. I really do. There's a reason you see a lot of my characters, unless I get lucky, being E0. Because I've just bought this once, got lucky, won the 50-50. I'd be more inclined to heavily invest more if this was way more affordable. And that's just for everybody. Now, here's the worst thing. They don't tell you, please spend responsibly. In fact, actually, no, they do. That's a lie. I'm sorry. They do tell you that. Ignore Limbus for a moment. We'll get to that. They say right here, really small text, please spend responsibly. What? I always say this whenever I'm doing it. I'm going like, please only do this if you can afford it. Don't put yourself in dire financial straits. Every content creator should be telling you that. And if they don't, I heavily recommend reevaluating who you watch. Because that is a slippery slope. You see how much fun they're having or they're not having. You laugh at the misery, and then it's just, well, I can get more lucky. Like, I can get away with that. There's a reason people are free to play, and it's not by choice. The self-imposed challenge is fine. It's fun. I did it myself with Wuthering Waves until 2.0 when I got caught up. Not everybody can do that. And that's what we need to realize. Let me show you one more thing before we go on to Limbus, because I think Limbus handle this really well. This is the only game that I know, from the get-go, from loading it up, have a warning. And I think this game needs more love for this, and many other reasons, but it's Wizardry. Wizardry Variants Daphne. Get a load of this, okay? Right there, 2 minors. Now, obviously, a miner could just skip this, but at least it's there. At least it's something. And we can defend this. I can't defend it. It really does get me heated, because people will look at this and go, or they'll look at the prices and go, well, if you can't afford it, don't buy. Oh, it's a free game. Well, clearly it's not free. You could half this price. You release skins. Ghost Frontline 2 do this, and this is the wrong way to do it. They release skins in a gacha format. Just buy the skins outright. The only problem is, I don't want to buy this when I'm, 1, saving for newer characters who will help my account, they'll benefit. And 2, I'm spending £100 for this. Fuck that. And you should be saying fuck that too. You want what game does it really well? Limbus Company. I'm going to show you right now. So ignoring this, because this is truly limited. Here is the current banner character. She-Faust. Okay, here's the current character. I've not once wished on this. As you can see here, I've not built up any pity. Because I can just go into the dispensary. You get it right there. Obviously, I don't have enough. And you're probably asking yourself, well, how do you get this? Simply by playing the game. I could just go here, use consumables, pick all of them, select Faust, get as many as I want. It's that easy. Now, obviously, you can get more. I never say go for the battle pass. I never do. But I can maybe say it for Limbus, because it just doesn't end. You keep grinding these boxes, you keep doing all the missions weekly, monthly, and you get it. And people don't understand that. People will look at this and go, well, why don't you just buy it? Why don't you just buy this, buy weekly, buy monthly, growth, how about the lunacy? Once again, look at the prices. Now, obviously, it's lower for me because this is US converted to pounds. I believe this is more like $59.99 for me, maybe 61. Here's the big problem, though. We go back to Wuthering Waves for this. It says, please spend responsibly, okay? Let me see if you can spot the issue here. Okay, we've just clicked this. I want to buy this. Cheese is coming out. I want to buy it. I should spend responsibly, right? Oh, yeah, no, go ahead. Add funds. Where is the warning? Where is the, hey, before you spend, Now, obviously, there's no changing all the old ones. Like, for example, like Genshin Impact. They're not going to change the prices now. Wuthering Waves, I highly doubt that. And this is a part many people will gloss over, and they won't understand. Obviously, right now, there's no changing the prices. Wuthering Waves aren't going to change. ZZZ, all the established gachas right now, their prices won't change. And in fact, all they'll do is keep releasing more bundles to milk more money, because they want your money first. They don't care about your financial situation. They just want the money. But we can influence the new gachas coming out. The NTEs. I can't remember any others. I was going to say Ananta and Do It Night Abyss, but look what they've done. They've got rid of the gacha. You don't have to spend money, but you can spend money on skins, and that's how it should be. And I don't think people understand the point I want to make. And if you do, congrats. You can go ahead, tell me I'm wrong, tell me I'm right. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to read the comments. Yes, I stuttered. There's going to be a comment going, oh, bro stuttered. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to respond to them. I'll read... Oh, that was a lie. Sorry. I'll read them, but I won't respond because I've said my piece. You can say your piece. You can disagree. You can agree. You can like. It's my opinion. I've got one. You've got one. We can share it. We can discuss this, but if you're here saying prices are fine, we don't need to change, that's how they make money, you are part of the problem. You're selfish, and honestly, I think you need to change that mindset because we can get better. Once again, and I'll just show it because this is Genshin Impact, and they got the change. So don't sit there behind a computer screen, looking at this video, looking me in the eyes and go, it's fine, changing is going to happen, just deal with it. Because it can. Anyway, yeah. Normally I'd say like, comment, subscribe, but you don't have to. This is just me raising awareness. I don't care if this hits the algorithm. I don't care how many people see this, as long as somebody sees this. As long as we can slowly spread the word out there. Anyway, stay refreshing, and I'll catch you in the next one. And please, unlike Wuthering Waves, please spend responsibly. And I'm going to zoom in on this so you can really see the spend responsibly. Like I said, stay refreshing.